A long wait is almost over this morning. The USS San Jacinto is expected at Naval Station Norfolk in just a matter of hours.
Now, the ship is one of several returning this weekend in the Roosevelt Carrier Strike Group. Thousands of sailors have been away from loved ones for 6 months, so today couldn't come quick enough. 10 on your side's Leon Moore is pierside as anxious family members count down to the arrival. Leon, good morning.
Carrie, good morning to you. Actually, there are no family members out here right now. It's very empty. You can see there is a big empty space here at the piers at Naval Station Norfolk where tugs will push the ship in later this morning. You actually see up on the piers as well, there are no family members here yet. We are told they will be in place in about an hour. They will be here to greet the more than 350 sailors and officers who are stationed aboard the guided missile cruiser. Now, the USO is already set up out here. They have a tent set up just down a little bit to my right, just expecting all the family and friends so they can try to get out of the windy weather, because it is very windy out here. Like John said, it's going to be very warm, which is not typical for a Navy homecoming. Usually we're used to it being nice and cold and rainy and things like that, but the only thing they're going to have to worry about today is the wind. So it should be a very happy homecoming, and the sailors and officers will have a lot of catching up to do. They missed all the major holidays: Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and a lot of them missed birthdays and the birth of their new sons and daughters. So just a lot of catching up to do. Should be a very good day for that. Now, the USS San Jac, as it's affectionately known as, left Hampton Roads on September 1st as part of the USS Theodore Roosevelt Strike Group, and during that time it participated in several operations, including Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. So lots of miles logged, and I'm sure there'll be lots of anxious family and friends ready to greet them. And we will be here pierside when the ship pulls in. Reporting live from Norfolk, Leon Moore, Wavy News 10.
All right, Leon, thanks. Now, the USNS Kanawha is also coming home today. The crew also spent 6 months on deployment in the Mediterranean Sea, Arabian Gulf, and Red Sea.
And it was less than 24 hours ago that 2 other ships of the Roosevelt Strike Group pulled into port with friends and family waiting for them. The USS Donald Cook and the Oscar Austin both arrived yesterday afternoon. Now, while those families enjoy their first morning home today, it's another day to wait for the more than 5,000 sailors on board USS Theodore Roosevelt. The carrier is expected tomorrow. Wavy News 10 will be there for all of these homecomings. Look for live reports starting tonight at 5 o'clock.
A long wait almost over this morning. The USS San Jacinto is expected at Naval Station Norfolk in a matter of hours.
All right, the ship is one of several coming home this weekend with the Roosevelt Carrier Strike Group. Thousands of sailors have been away for so long, 6 months, so today can't come fast enough for these families.
10 on your side's Leon Moore is pierside as anxious family members await their sailors' arrival, and we're wondering if anybody's out there kind of early, Leon.
Well, Don, they are starting to trickle in, and I can tell you this, it's a very windy pierside here. It's but it's not going to feel like a typical Navy homecoming. It's usually very cold, it's rainy, and maybe snow, whatever. It's good. Like John Castro was saying, it's going to be a very nice day. So it should be just a very nice day for the 350 sailors and officers returning today. But right now, there's just a big black hole where tugs will pull the ship in later today. Like I said, family members are starting to trickle in here. We have got one with us now. She was one of the first family members here. Her name is Erica Odell. Her boyfriend is a third-class petty officer aboard the ship. His name is Dan McCarthy. Now, Erica, your boyfriend has missed every major holiday. How has that felt?
It's not too good. You get to miss him a lot. It gets hard on the heart. It sucks.
What holiday was the most difficult?
It was probably our anniversary. It's not a real holiday, but our anniversary was the worst. Christmas, it was okay. I saw with his family, but our anniversary was the hardest.
What about Valentine's Day?
I didn't celebrate it this year because he was gone, so.
Some big news may be coming down the pike for you. You understand he bought you a ring. Do you think he's going to get down on one knee and propose?
He says no, but I'm hoping yes. But I don't know. It'll be okay if he doesn't, because I still love him. So I'm just happy he's home.
Yeah. So you've been able to communicate with him, though, as well, right?
He calls me like 2 or 3 times a week. He works on the phone, so taps in there and calls me. It's pretty nice.
Okay, so things have been difficult, but you're just happy that today has come.
So happy today has come. Very happy.
Erica, thank you very much. Go in and try to get some warmth underneath that USO tent over there. They got some food and things like that for you. There you have it, one of the first family members out here at the Naval Station Norfolk to greet one of the 350 sailors and officers coming in today. Reporting live from Norfolk, Leon Moore, Wavy News 10.
Anything else you want to ask her, Leon?
Anything you want me to ask
All in her business.
I'm telling you.
Hurry up, ask her. She's right here. Anything?
No, I think you covered it, buddy.
I try to be thorough.
Now we want to see what happens when he comes home later.
I'm very interested to see that. I hope he gets off with knee pads on.
Well, you know, you've put the pressure out there now. All right, Leon, thanks. Okay. The USS Kanawha is also coming home today. The crew also spent 6 months on deployment in the Mediterranean Sea, the Arabian Gulf, and the Red Sea. We'll have much more on the homecomings throughout the morning.
Less than 24 hours ago, 2 more ships in the Roosevelt Strike Group pulled into port with friends and family waiting to greet them. The USS Donald Cook and Oscar Austin arrived at the base yesterday afternoon. And while those families enjoy their first morning home, it's another day wait for the more than 5,000 sailors aboard the USS Theodore Roosevelt. They'll pull into port tomorrow, and Wavy News 10 will be there for all the homecomings. Look for live reports starting tonight at 5. Earlier this morning, Chopper 10 captured video of the military sealift command ship USS Kanawha pulling into Naval Station Norfolk. Also from Chopper 10, you can see the guided missile cruiser San Jacinto coming back home. Now, 10 News 9's Leon Moore was at the homecoming for the ship affectionately known as the San Jack.
In the early morning hours, this pier at Naval Station Norfolk looked like a watery ghost town. No USS San Jacinto, hardly a soul in sight. But Erica Odell was there, and she had one wish of her sailor.
I hope he proposes, but he says no, but we'll see what happens. I hope so, though. I really, really, really hope so.
Ileana Rivera could be Odell's future mother-in-law. She says if her son doesn't pop the question...
Otherwise, we're going to push him down. Get down, get down.
You'll find out in a minute if the women got their wish. A few hours later, tugboats pushed the mighty guided missile cruiser into place, much to the delight of the hundreds of friends and family of the more than 350 sailors and officers on board. But it would be a while before those on board were allowed to leave. This sailor couldn't take it anymore. With an armful of roses, he called his family from the ship. When the wait was finally over, one by one, those who had been away for 6 months finally got what they missed most: hugs and kisses and missed holidays.
We're having Christmas today. I have the Christmas lights up in red, white, and blue.
A turkey too?
He won a steak.
Now back to Erica Odell. She was hoping her boyfriend Dan McCarthy would propose to her. So did it happen? He did give her a ring, but...
Maybe a pre-engagement? Don't they do that?
Oh, come on, McCarthy.
These things take time. Now, a pre-engagement is a step forward.
That's all right. That's true.
Leon Moore reporting. Now, both ships, the USS San Jacinto and USNS Kanawha, are part of the Theodore Roosevelt battle group that left Hampton Roads on September the 1st.
Welcome home wishes today to hundreds of military men and women. Most recently, the air wing of USS Theodore Roosevelt Battle Group. This is the last homecoming for the beloved Tomcats as they flew just moments ago into Naval Air Station Oceana.
Also part of the air wing and back home to NAS Oceana, the Hornets. And look for coverage of their homecomings tonight, starting on Wavy News 10 at 5.
You understand?
Also this morning, 2 more Navy ships returned to Hampton Roads after 6 months of deployment. From Chopper 10, you can see the guided missile cruiser USS San Jacinto come back home. A happy homecoming for the ship, affectionately known as the San Jack.
All right, and also this morning, Chopper 10 captured video of the military sealift command ship USNS Kanawha. The fleet replenishment oiler also pulled into Naval Station Norfolk with a crew of sailors and civilians. And tomorrow morning, the big one, live on 10 on your side. We have our team coverage continuing pierside as the carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt pulls into port. Look for live reports starting tomorrow at 6 a.m. on Wavy News 10 today.